This morning we wanted to take a few moments just to update you on where we're at as a family. Some of you have already been journeying with us and know that we've been looking into some complications with Stephanie's health, and so we wanted to take a few moments this morning just to update you as a church family on where she is at with her health, what the next couple months hold for us as a family, and our involvement here at Country Hills, and also to ask you to pray.
This past week, I received a diagnosis that I have cancer in my lung. I have something called adenoid cystic carcinoma. It is a slow-growing cancer. It's very rare, and it's especially rare to be found in this spot. It is treated with surgery and radiation. Some people have wondered how I knew or how this was discovered. I've had some respiratory issues for about a year now, pneumonia off and on, and looking back, probably for a couple years before that, there were some signs. But other than that, I feel really good. I've had 2 biopsies, and the second one confirmed the cancer diagnosis. During that biopsy, the surgeon was able to remove a large portion of the tumor, and that has helped my breathing significantly. And to be honest with you, I have a hard time believing that I have cancer because I really do feel very good, which is a good thing for my recovery after the surgery. And yeah, so a cancer diagnosis is a scary thing. The word cancer brings a lot of fear with it, but there's a lot to be thankful for. It hasn't spread anywhere else, and I feel really good. So those are blessings, and I'm thankful for that. They think I've had this for a few years, and the fact that it hasn't spread anywhere else is a very positive thing. So I will be having surgery on November 5th. And in that surgery, they'll be removing 2/3 to all of my right lung. And that sounds scary also. And it is a major surgery, and it's a difficult one. But my surgeon feels it's worth the risks involved. And I've learned that you can live a relatively normal life with one lung. So I'm thankful that this is operable and treatable. Yeah, and I would like to say also that I am extremely thankful for the care I'm receiving. I told my surgeon, I said, Dr. Madani, I feel that God has gifted you to me as my surgeon, and there's a lot of people praying for you. And he thanked me very much for that, and thanked everyone for praying. And so that would be my first request, is that you pray for my surgeon. I have a lot of faith in him, and I feel like he's laid out the risks very plainly, and he recommends that I go ahead with the surgery, and I trust his judgment. I don't think he would say that if he didn't feel it was worthwhile. The surgery, I'll be in the hospital for a few days, and then recovering at home for 4 to 6 weeks. I would like to also take this opportunity to thank our family and our church family. I feel so carried by prayer, from the prayers of all of you. The fact that I'm not in a puddle every day is just a testament to people lifting me up in prayer. And there's times where I don't know how to pray, or I do feel hopeless, but I'm filled with a lot of hope, and I feel very loved. I feel God's love surrounding me, and the love of our church family. And so I want to say thank you for that, and I appreciate it. And pray for my family, for Jeremy and our kids. Our oldest daughter, Alyssa, is getting married to Alex Colnut in July 10th. And so I want to be better to enjoy this time of preparing with her, and I would like to be at the wedding celebrating. And so I'm thankful that the surgery can happen as soon as it can. And pray for Caitlin, who's at school in Thunder Bay, and Wesley, who's in grade 10. This is a lot for them to think about too. And for Jeremy, he's a great little nurse, so he's taking excellent care of me. I am full of gratitude. There's a lot to be thankful for, and so I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the phone calls and visits, and I'll miss weekly phone calls from people in the office, but plan to be back in the new year in my position.
So obviously Stephanie will be taking some time off between the surgery and the new year, and I'll be doing the same. So from November 4th to about December 4th, I'll be off, and we have different volunteers and staff carrying the responsibilities for care and editing and service and oversight and all of those things. And I'm so thankful for our Country Hills Church family. We don't believe that God causes sickness, that He sits on high, doling it out to different people because they haven't listened properly or they need to learn a lesson. Jesus is clear about that when He's healing a blind man. But we do know that God is a God of healing. He's a God of resurrection, and He's God of redemption. And He always takes what is meant to ruin us in this life, either directly or indirectly, as a result of sin and death and the fall. And that's what disease and cancer and all of that is. And He can redeem it. So in it, He can use us as a witness and testimony, as Stephanie said, to the surgeon. He can use it in our church family. Where you haven't been praying, we ask you to pray. And pray for others, Stephanie Kenyatta and Doug Allen going through cancer as well. And there's some others who are dealing with ongoing health concerns. Continue to support one another, and this can be a time where we really connect, and in a time when we're more distanced, our hearts can be greater connected through the blood of Jesus and through our support and prayer. And so we're trusting God to do great things through this. We're trusting Him for healing and work through the surgeon and other care. And so we just we ask for you to stand with us in prayer every day, and we're just thankful that we get to walk through this with you as a church family. We're looking forward to the other side of this first piece, and seeing how God will work in a situation where we should probably not see Him at all. But we have really sensed your prayers. We have sensed God being close to us and with us. And so we just wanted you to know where we're at, where we'll be over the next few months, and ask for you to stand with us during this time. Thanks again, and we love you very much.